it wasn't just like, oh, casino ripped you off kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because like David won, Minraj won, Rushi won a lot, but anything that they did that I also tried never fucking worked.
Sounds kind of racist to me, dude. You just named all multicolored people and then
Oh,
yourself,
dude.
bro.
And like the thing is,
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
There we go. I swear the thing gets further and further all the time.
I think it really does, actually.
Okay, this is kind of loud today.
Yeah, it's a little loud. Maybe it's
I don't know if that's gonna be loud on the recording or not, but I can barely hear fucking anything. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Much better.
Much better.
Hopefully it still sounds on the thing.
Oh, no. Well, they'll be able to hear it on there 100%. But hey, this is episode 12.
Episode 1, 2.
1, 2.
Can I get a 1, 2?
1, 2. Let's hit a good cheers, brother, to episode 12.
Didn't even open it yet.
You got it. You got to hurry up.
Episode 12.
Episode 12. Oh, they got to listen to us. Oh, yeah, 100%.
You're welcome for that.
What a weekend of us not being in the same state together.
Yeah, what a weekend of travel for each of us.
I know, right?
It's
not
good.
even
And
together,
individually,
and we will go eventually together to a place.
That's later plans, but
and then obviously we're gonna have the most stories from when that happens. But
yeah,
for the time being,
I think a lot of that stuff is gonna be non-discussable.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Just depends on who gets drunk and who starts throwing up.
Yeah.
But hey, fair game for anybody who knows us now, because now they try to act a little bit normalish, and they don't give us details anymore, and I hate that. You're like, fuck, you're gonna talk about us on the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, I'm not gonna tell you what happened because you're gonna talk about it on your podcast. I'm like, well, yeah, that's the whole point.
That's the whole point. That's why we do this,
right?
And then they sit there and they're just like, fuck.
But eventually, if you just like don't say anything about it for a little while, they eventually start to open up, and then that's when you're like, boom, got it. That's going on there. Yeah.
But we're back. You went and had a weekend full of gambling.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Don't gamble.
Gamble.
Unless you have money to gamble.
Yeah, if you need help with your gambling addiction, call 1-800-GAMBLING.
I think it's gambling. I think it's
actually
gambling.
Okay.
Or like
I saw the
gambler.
number all over the place all weekend.
Well,
Didn't even think for 1 second to call it.
I understand why people want to gamble. It is fun. Right, mind you, it's a rush. It's a lot of fun, and if you win, it's even more fun.
Yeah, it's
right?
a lot of fun to win.
It's a lot of fun to win, but it's not fun to lose.
It sucks to lose, bro. That's all I did all weekend.
I went to.
So we like got there. Minraj, myself, and I'm just gonna name David. I don't know if he's ever.
I think we talked about David once already.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So the three of us got there Thursday night, and then Rushi got there Friday, kind of late afternoon-ish or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Thursday night we went, we got money out of the ATM. We might have played a couple of games. Yeah, we played some games, like learning how to play or whatever. So we went down, like immediately, like $200, $300 each because we all we're trying to learn how to play the games.
Yeah.
But at that casino, everything's buy-in was like $25, $50. So, if you get I don't remember the name of it, but I thought I still. Hold on, I can tell you. I still got the card in my pocket.
Yeah. Oh, still gambling.
Still gambling. Yeah.
Still gambling. That makes sense. Did
The
you go
name-
Caesars?
No, maybe. Beau Rivage.
Oh, Beau Rivage.
It's an
MGM. It
MGM.
looks very, very similar to the card.
Actually,
I
I
had.
was about to say I don't need this anymore. I can show the. Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, you can do that. Just give it a little. It may or may not focus on it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, baby. So Beau Rivage. Check it out if you want to go and win some money or lose some money. Who knows? Maybe your luck is a little bit different than Jacob's.
Yeah. So my stupid person of the week is essentially myself again, like it always tends to be. Because
Yeah, fuck.
it was like we spent so much money learning how to play the games the first night that I gave myself a pretty strict budget of like $500.
Yeah.
Because I was like not really trying to. Because my expectation going into the weekend was that I was going to lose everything, which did happen.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
but
who knows?
It was kind of like wishful thinking, like, oh, I'll save $500, but I'll win like 300 of it back, so it'll only be 200.
Yeah,
dude, I never won. Like I won maybe.
You just kept losing.
Yeah, and the thing was like it wasn't just like, oh, casino ripped you off kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because like David won, Minraj won, Rushi won a lot, but anything that they did that I also tried never fucking worked.
Sounds kind of racist to me, dude. You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
named
yeah.
all multicolored people and then
Oh,
yourself,
dude.
bro.
And like the thing I do like about the casino though is like everybody there was like super like chill, kind of
Yeah.
talkative. Because most of them, in all honesty, are pretty much like retired people.
Yeah.
Like you're just there with a bunch of old people. They're all gambling all their like life earnings and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I just,
I'm not doing that. I got bills to pay. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm like, I got rent eventually. Like,
I went to Atlantic City with the ManiacSs crew, right? And
Yeah.
they were a lot of fun because we went for the UFC fight and all that good stuff.
yeah,
So we stayed at Caesars, like we stayed at the hotel and casino or whatever, right? We stayed at Caesars. It was a lot of fun, mind you. Now this is like my first time ever gambling with like
yeah. This was my first time.
with like no with like
No, this
the
was my
boys.
first time. Period.
Just period.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man.
That's
That
why
sucks.
I said like we lost so much money just learning how to play.
Just learning.
everything.
Yeah. So like I went with a group of guys or whatever. So I knew how most of the stuff worked out. Granted, I haven't played some of the games before. Like I know how to play blackjack. I know how to play poker. Never knew how to play craps. You know what I mean?
Whenever you were done with your story, I was gonna
Yeah.
say my new favorite game is craps.
Yeah. I sat there at the craps table and just watched. It's so entertaining.
Dude,
You know what I
because the
mean?
best part of it is like, yeah, in the other games it's like players against the dealer or whatever.
Yeah.
But like in craps, if the person who's rolling does
Yeah.
well,
Everybody
at the table wins.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's
That's
just
why
like
it's so fun.
it's you and like 6 strangers all sitting around watching this guy roll dice, and if it lands on number that you want, everybody's just like,
yeah, everybody's like happy as shit. Everybody's high fiving each other. You don't know nobody there.
yeah, you got
If the
random
table's doing
people
really
like
well,
you know,
yeah.
like rubbing your shoulders, like, all right, bro, lock in.
Lock
Everybody's
in,
like,
lock
you
in,
can
dude.
do it, man.
That's how you make good friends, and then that's how you make enemies as well at
Oh,
the same
yeah.
time. Because if
They-
you
well,
roll
yeah,
fucking 7,
actually,
yeah.
that's yeah, exactly. So we were sitting at the table the very first night, and
Yeah.
Raj was being taught how to play by some random guy, and they were like about to win big. Like the guy next to him was like telling him, oh, like bet on this, bet on that. Like this is what different strategies are. This is what everything means. But he had told him like the number you don't want is the number between like 6 and 8, right?
Yeah.
Like
7.
for us
You
that
don't want-
aren't at the table, 7. When you're at the table, you don't say 7. People get pissed off about it. So when Raj was explaining to me what the guy was explaining to him,
And he said 7.
he like the guy at the other end of the table or whatever was rolling the dice or whatever, and he was like, he was like, okay, like if he rolls a 7, the game is over.
And
The guy rolled a 7, but when Raj said it loud enough for the guy next to him to hear,
No, dude.
and the dude like had been nice to Minraj like all game. He literally just looked at him. He was like, "I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe you said 7." And like the dude was was
Probably
like
did.
hounding him about it. He
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Bro, I can't believe you really just said that. Like that's the rules, man. You don't say that
You
number."
never say it, dude.
And so we were
Never
just kind of
fucking
like,
say
"Oh
it.
yeah, thanks for teaching us how to play." And we just kind of moved across the room to the next table. to try
Never
to
say
learn
it
how
at the
to-
table, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Never.
So then, when we were trying to teach David and Rushi how to play, dude, referencing that number, it was like, the number that you're not supposed to say. And they
Yeah.
were like, well, what number? It's like
Between 6 and 8.
between 6 and 8.
Just don't fucking
and they're
say
like,
it.
I'm like, no, shut up! Don't you dare say that word.
He's gonna come back and yell at you, bro. Don't do it.
Oh, but like the guy next to me, like at one point, like I said, I didn't win much money at all.
Yeah.
But at one point, like the guy next to me, bro, I made that dude probably like $400 because I was rolling.
Yeah.
And he had a bet on like 4 or 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled 4, like, I shit you not, 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where I was like, I didn't have enough money left to also place a bet on 4 and like win all my money back. But
you were winning the dude next to you.
Dude, the
a shit
guy
ton of
next to
money.
me literally was just like, oh my God, like, bro, what is going on right now?
He's taking it. He's taking the
And
deal.
then, you play like hard 4, like 2 and 2. Roll it immediately 2 and 2. He wins like 7-1 odds, like right there. I was making him so much money.
You should have shared it with you. You should have.
Yeah,
Give you like a hundo or two.
That's always kind of the thing too. Whenever I'm
Yeah.
like watching and playing craps, I'm like, bro, I like may not have bet a lot of money, so I didn't really win shit for my turn.
Yeah.
But I made you a shit ton of money, so give me like like
Hundo.
10% of it.
10%,
Yeah, give me a hundo. Let me
So-
keep playing, right? Because
I'll
I had run out of money once I eventually 7'd out. That was my last turn.
Yeah.
And I had 7 out, and I was like, oh, and I like kind of looked at the guy and kind of gave him like that mental thing of like, oh man, you want to give me $15 so I can keep playing? And he was like, dude, you rock, man.
And then he bounced.
And then he just bounced. Yeah, he was like, yeah, no.
The nice thing about like craps is there's actually like nicer people who actually sit at that table. If you get to know one for a little bit, you can be like, hey, do me a solid. Whatever bet you made, make it twice. If it wins, take your original back and let me piggyback off this. Right? Kind of like helping a brother out. You know what I mean? And half the time they'll be like, yeah, sure, why not? It's my money. I'm going to bet this anyways. So they'll normally just bet it. They'll win it. They'll take theirs back, and you'll play off your free earning from him, essentially. You'll be like, and then after it's done, be like, hey, I'll give you $5 more because that's what you just bet for me. Whatever, right? And you just keep winning and winning and winning. I literally watched one of our buddies do that when we were in Atlantic City. He was, like, talking to the dude. He was, like, officially out of chips or whatnot, right? Like, he had cash, but he was out of chips to, like, bet, you know? So he was just like, I don't want to leave the counter. This dude's on, like, a hot streak or whatever, right? Or this table's, like, hot. And the dude next to him, who we've been, like, chatting with all night, he was just like, yeah, dude, you know what? I'll put this bet down for you on this 4 or whatever. He's like, if you win it, I'll take my original 4 out or whatever, whatnot, and then I'll let you play off yours. And then when you win another one, you give me that one back for my earning.
Right.
Then that's your proper winning right there. That's your actual winning that you get to play around with.
Yeah.
And he was like, bet. Table ended up going on like almost like a 14, 15 dice streak.
Yeah.
Where it was like this one dude, just one Chinese dude, sitting there with the dice. He used to pick it up like this, like straight up.
Oh
just
yeah,
roll
bro.
them
They have this whole thing where they like rub their fingers off. They like roll the dice to. I think the one guy kept doing it on double 3 with the 6s on the inside, and he was like, they just pick it up like that.
Yeah, like a little tradition.
And they, like toss it, and it like hits the wall and rolls, and they know immediately. Like the dice haven't even finished rolling, and they're like, oh, or they're like, yes,
yeah. No, watch this dude pick it up, and then he'll go like rub it on his chest or whatever.
No, you can't pick it up outside of the room.
Yeah, so our table apparently just didn't give a fuck.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That was one thing.
He was bent over all the way, and he was just like almost rubbing on his nipples, weird as shit. But I was like into it. I was like, hey, bro, you're winning everybody money. You do what you got to do, bro. He was like, huh? And then he was just like, wink, just like straight, like every single motion was just like this.
Bah.
He was like, bah, hit the back wall, landing on some numbers he wanted. He would already be yelling before it even stopped. I'd be like, what the fuck, dude, are you on?
Yeah.
Winning so much money for the entire table. He left that table a legend. I will let you know that.
Oh, dude, there was one guy, too. We'll get off the topic of casinos in a minute, but
I still got to finish my story about going to the casino in the first place. We're talking about craps.
there was one guy, dude. He was wearing like a white Callaway hat. Everybody else was like the buy-in was $15, so everybody else is playing with like 25, 50, maybe 100. This dude was playing with $500 chips the whole time. So every time he hit, he's hitting massive, but every time he's losing, bro, he's losing $500. I was like, bro,
I wish I had that kind of fuck money.
See, but the thing is, if I had that kind of fuck money, like
I would be playing craps.
Well, I'd play craps just because it's so fun. Like honestly, the whole reason that I was mad that I lost like throughout the weekend was because I couldn't keep playing the games without spending more money. Obviously, I wanted to win back just enough to keep playing craps because I was having such a good time playing craps, bro.
So as I was saying, I went to Atlantic City with TheManiacss or whatever. We went for the UFC fights and good stuff. And I've been to a casino before. I know how it works. It's a lot of fun. But whatever, but they had this giant wheel spin machine there, right? And so it's me, my buddy Doc, who all these I'm using their users, right?
Yeah.
Our buddy Beat the Spread, or we call him Handy for short. Okay. We don't know why we call him Handy. We just started one day.
Handy and Beat the Spread have no correlation,
but we call him Handy, right? So it's me, Doc, Handy, a couple of other of our friends from like the UFC stuff and all that good stuff. But us three are the main like people staying in the hotel. We're all close to each other in rooms. We're all gambling together and whatnot. I find this Big Six machine. It's literally called Big Six, right?
Okay.
What it is a giant wheel with a bunch of slots, and at literally opposing ends, 180, right? There is a super diamond, and then there's like a plus 50 and plus 50 on each end. And in between that, you have like a 23 and 11, which is like 11 and 1, 23 and 1. Okay. And then you have like a 1, 3, and a 5, which are like your low numbers. And there's a shit ton of them, right? Yeah. I hit this big wheel, and I was winning. I was like, "What? This is like a luck shit too, like very much luck shit." I was picking luck. It's all luck. I was very much on my shit at this table, and I was like on something. You know what I mean? They were just like, "What the fuck are you on?" I was like, "I don't know, dude. I'm just about it right now on this wheel spin machine, right?"
Yeah, yeah.
Eventually, Handy used to come. Like he would start playing with us, and I'd start losing. And then as soon as he left, I start winning again. I was like, "This
so you
motherfucker."
stay the hell over
Dude,
there.
I shit you not. It's me and Doc at this big spin wheel machine, right?
Yeah.
And he starts heading back because he left to go get a drink. He starts heading back, and I'm winning. I look down, I'm like, Handy, stay the fuck. I'm literally yelling in a casino. I'm like, stay the fuck over there.
Yeah.
And he just stops, drinking his hand, little Coors. He just looks at me, he's just like,
what do I do,
and
bro?
when he was like, what do I do? And I was like, stay the fuck over there. Play a slot machine or something.
Yeah.
And he was just like, literally sits down at like the slot machine where I told him to stay the fuck away.
Yeah.
I like look back at the 6 machine. I win a little. I didn't win a lot. I'm like, now farther. like,
Yeah.
like walk.
Get outta
I was
here.
like, walk the fuck out. The double doors exits right there. Walk next door to the next casino.
Yeah.
Right. And so he gets up. Literally made his ass get up from the slot machine. He walked like maybe 7 machines down. I started winning big again. And I was like, you were bad luck, sir. Whatever the fuck you got on you were bad luck.
Stay away from me.
Your proximity of badness is fucking on my shit. And it got to the point where not only was I winning money for myself, it was like the next day, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna hit the big 6 machine again. I was winning fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go try my luck again. We go back, and before I even get on the machine, Doc is like, hey, I want to make a bets for like some of the baseball games or whatever.
Yeah, parlays or whatever.
You know, parlays or whatever. He was gonna go make some bets. He hands me a ticket with like $40 on it. He goes, hey, big 6 guy. Here you go. Gives me the ticket for $40. Goes to make his bets. I shit you not, maybe like he was gone maybe 3 minutes. Come back. I printed out the ticket, hand it back to him, and he goes, how the fuck did you turn it into $200? I was like, Handy's not here, dude.
Yeah.
What do you want from me,
Bro,
man?
that was Rushi with his freaking blackjack table. Like, he would walk away with like $100, and then like he would go to the blackjack table while the rest of us were doing whatever else. He'd come back like 15 minutes later, like, I doubled it.
Yeah, right.
And then he did that probably like 7 times throughout the whole weekend. So then at one point, when we were starting to run low on our winnings, well, when I was running low on my purse in totality, and then Miraj and David were running low on their like winnings before they started getting in the negative, we each bought in $100 and gave it all to Rushi, and we were like, go win us some money.
Go win some money, 100%.
And it must have been my bad luck, bro. He lost almost all of it. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I did not win anything the whole weekend. Like, every game I
Should have
played,
came
like,
with me to Atlantic City, bro.
like blackjack, bro, I would like do what the book tells you to do, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, stay on like 19 or something.
split if you got to,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, you know. They're showing like 16, you have 19, stay. I'm like, all right, bet. So I stay on 19, they get a 5.
Oh,
Or like
God.
we at one point when I was sitting down, the dealer got blackjack 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row, bro. I was like, you have got to be kidding me right now.
Nah, it's all rigged. Even roulette is rigged at this point. And everybody's like, oh, roulette's not rigged. I'm like, no, it's not. It's the most unrigged game possible. Like, I think I saw this guy, expert gambler or whatever, right? He was explaining how roulette's not rigged.
Okay.
After watching this video, I was like, that really makes sense. He goes, what does a basketball player do every single day? He sits there and he shoots. You know, Steph Curry, he sits there and he shoots threes every day. It's mastering the shot, right?
Sure.
What's a roulette player do? Just doing this all day, right? He like Steph Curry does this like maybe 8 hours a day. This dude is doing this 24, like he is doing this almost like 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what I mean? He's spinning one way and throwing another way. He may not get the exact number down, but he'll know what area it is, like what area it's going to land in, you know what I mean? So, like, may not be able to tell you if it's black or red, but he'll definitely know what slot of numbers you want to bet on, you know what I mean? He'll 100% know, especially if they're experienced ones. I was always told if you want, like, a true one, like, if you really, this is kind of cheap way out, but if you want to go to a roulette table and kind of win, always look at the dude who's spinning and be like, hey, if I hit, I'm splitting with you. You know, I'm splitting half-half.
Oh,
and they'll always throw it in that direction too, hoping for it, because like people who gamble always make friends with like either the person who's shuffling the cards, but like if I win, I'm splitting with you. Anything but blackjack, actually. So like,
nah, bro, we were
craps.
making friends with the blackjack lady too.
They want your money, bro.
I
They'll always make
know,
friends
even
with
though
you.
she was taking my money, they also want you to win though, because they want you to tip.
Yeah, exactly. So if you tell them before you start, like the person who's throwing the ball and spinning the wheel or whatever, you're like, hey, I win, I split with you every single time. Every single time I win, I split with you half and half, or like I give you this or I give you that or whatever, right? And so
Not half and half.
well, half and half. Well, you just be winning your money. You just
Right,
be,
you would just not be losing your money.
well, if you put like $10 down on like a number, what is it, like eight times your money back? So you win like
Yeah, I
80
mean, I
bucks,
guess
you
you
know
would
what I mean?
win.
You
Right,
would
win
win.
some, but not.
Yeah, but imagine like putting like $10 on 4 numbers and he spins it that general direction. You're winning like fucking hundreds of dollars. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You can go crazy about it as well. I literally watched this one dude come in, put like a stack of chips on a number, won that number, grabbed his chips, walked the fuck out.
Yeah,
I was
dude,
like,
people do that a lot.
I was like, you're a fucking G, bro.
Yeah.
Enough about casinos, making me want to go gamble. I ain't got the funds for that, sir.
Turn on that fan again.
Fuck me, dude. Turn off.
Yeah, it started to get hot. I looked up and I saw that it said EC
I
or
have no
whatever
idea
the hell
what
that
it says.
says.
I may have to unplug it and plug it back in. You want to do me something? You want to do that for me real quick?
Where? Up there?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I got you.
You gotta cut this part out. We are at 20:56. You can step on the couch. You're good. It's Gemma's couch, anyways. There you go.
Stay blowing.
Stay blowing. Stay blowing. All right. Dude, not only did you go gambling, I went to Colorado. You know, one of my cousins was, you know, it's a baby shower or whatever. We had a good time. But I met people like Burger King, bro. And I know we've shit on Burger King so much, but I feel like eventually somebody's gonna sway me to try it again after so many bad experiences. I'm not opposed to trying it again, but dude, come on. It's just like every time I turn somewhere, I always hear about Burger King now. Way more than I used to. Ever since we had that episode where we shit on Burger King, I feel like I've heard more and more about how Burger King is good. Like they're planting it for us, you know what I mean?
Of course they are.
They're
bro.
coming to our friends and they're just like, hey, you want a free Whopper or something?
Yeah, it's
and
like
then
the
make sure
damn-
you tell them that it was so good, you know?
Yeah.
Ever since that happened, I've heard about Burger King twice as much.
Yeah, I will say I've had like random people just be like people at like work or something.
Yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, you know, I tried Burger King for the first time in like 15 years the other day. I was like, wow, this is way better than I remember it. I was like, bro, I'm not falling for it.
I'm not falling for it. Just shut up, Burger King.
Yeah, you
The
fed.
king is coming after us. The king is coming after us, dude. I was like, that was really like the most experience I've had from like my weekend. It's just the Burger King stuff. I was like, this is stupid as shit. Why is this happening right now?
Yeah.
Some other interesting news that happened this weekend. Donald Trump got fucking shot at.
Yeah, dude. What the hell? We
and-
were at the craps table when that happened.
Yeah, I was in the middle of the baby shower, like the
Some
actual
guy-
event when it happened.
Some guy was like, oh yeah, shoot that dice like they shot Trump.
You're like, what?
And everybody at the table was like, what the freak are you talking about, bro?
You're like, you didn't hear, bro? Trump got shot at
No,
today.
literally, and he was
Yeah.
saying that, and we were like, "What the hell?" Like, no, he didn't. Like,
Yeah.
if he got shot, we would all know, bro. Sure enough, people started looking it up, and they were like, "No freaking way, bro."
Yeah, no, that's some wild shit. Okay, I'm gonna put this out there, at least in like pure statement form right now, right? I don't condone him getting shot. I don't condone any president getting shot,
Dude,
no matter
I don't,
who
I
you
don't
are.
condone anybody. Getting
Yeah,
shot.
there's a list of people who probably deserve to get shot.
I mean,
like child
yeah,
rapists and shit. You know,
okay,
they
yeah,
can get
maybe,
fucking shot.
but like,
But I don't think any president who's just expressing his views deserves to get shot.
yeah,
You know what I mean? No matter who you are or what you've said, I know that Trump's kind of a fucking Looney Tune. Don't deserve to be shot at. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean,
Especially, it was like a 20-year-old kid or something like that. It was like,
yeah, I don't know that whole thing. Like, I can't even tell what's like real and what's not.
Fake
Because,
news.
well, I mean, the biggest thing is I don't watch the news anymore because they're all so biased.
yeah.
So I go to Twitter for my news.
That's even worse. Then
No,
you
because
don't know
think
what's
about it.
real or
Because think about
not.
it. You can't have biased memes, bro. Like
You can't
I mean,
have bias.
You
You
can,
can.
but it's not nearly as bad as like Fox or CNN. Fox is like, well, he was definitely Joe Biden's grandson. Whereas,
right.
And then CNN's like, he didn't get shot. He faked it.
Yeah.
Whereas
no.
if I go to Twitter, it's just like, hey, yo, bro, I'm gonna put that shit on a T-shirt.
Yeah, that's all I've seen.
That's
is
all I've
t-shirt
been seeing
memes
is
now,
like
dude.
people just like, yeah, fight for
You
America.
missed. Oh my God, no. I will say from this weekend, if he's not elected, I feel like if it was staged or not staged, because I've seen all the theories now. I've seen it be staged because they were just like, oh, you know, this girl in the background just had her phone out recording even while he was like down on the ground. I've seen that shit. And I was
Yeah.
just like, okay, you make a compelling story, but then I'm also just like, if Trump's gonna have somebody shoot at his head from this yardage away, there's such a off chance that something fucks up and he just gets domed in the domed in the dome. You
Yeah,
know what I
like
mean?
that's the whole thing. Like, even if it was faked, like
How do you?
how do you do what happened on purpose?
Yeah, exactly. Right, and that's what I was saying. They were like, oh, maybe like the Secret Service was in on it, and then I've seen like
I just don't see this kid being like this 20-year-old kid that shot at him being like a professional
marksman,
grade sniper, right? Like,
where he can just dome his
where
ear
he can just
from a distance.
know the exact exact angle from 200 yards away or whatever.
While
it was,
Trump is moving,
just barely hit his ear. Yeah, after he just moved. Crazy.
Some crazy shit. I was like, if it's staged or not staged, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. It's just like, if it's real, it's so dumb.
I will say, like, it is really like, it's obviously very good that he survived and everything.
100%.
But like, now I'm ready for it to get off my timeline.
Yeah, facts. Actually, I am ready.
Like,
although the shirts are hilarious to look at, I'm tired of seeing like printed off graphic tees.
Well,
of
no,
Trump.
I'm tired of seeing like the same people break the same news, right? Like especially the way that X/Twitter works now is like, it refreshes your feed because you liked something that says like, oh, Donald Trump got shot in the ear or whatever.
Yeah.
So then it's like, all right, here's 10 more posts about it. They're not new posts. They're posts from like 10 days ago. But here you go.
Yeah, here you go.
You liked one thing about it, so here, have 10 more of them. It's like, bro,
I fucking hate it.
I know. I seen this shit. So then I have to go in and do the not interested, not interested, not interested. Oh, bro, I freaking hate the algorithm. One time I liked a post about like Blueface or whatever that guy's that rapper's name is or whatever. And then my freaking Twitter would not get off of, who's the girl that he's like on and off again with all the time? Chrisanne Rock. Like,
I don't fucking know.
Bro, get off my page. I don't care about her.
I'm trying to see people dance. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to do literally anything. Like, I want memes on my page, right?
Yeah.
Because TikTok does the same thing, man. Like, you'll be liking funny videos or whatever, and then you'll like you get into that mindset where you're just like scroll, like scroll, like scroll, and then it'll be like a thought dancing or something. And you'll accidentally like it, or maybe like, not on accident.
Yeah, but, some people.
No, she might be in bed.
Yeah.
But then, like, it sees that you like that, and it's like, now I'm gonna bring these out at the worst time possible. You're watching TikToks
in
public, or like with your family or something. And you're just like, oh yeah, look at this funny TikTok, ha ha ha. And then you swipe, and it's just like some girl, and she's just like. Like got her boobs out everywhere, and she's just like no. And you're like, okay, whoa, that is not what I usually like. And they're like, sure. Then you keep swiping. You're like, no, I swear. You swipe. It's another one where she's just like in like super short shorts, and she's just like dancing or something. You're like, all right, whatever.
I don't fuck it. First of all, who watches TikTok with their families, bro?
I mean, I'm saying like if you have like a funny one that you're like showing.
That is the definition of gambling, bro. If you're watching like the For You page of TikTok on your phone with your parents or anybody and just swiping, you are gambling. That's not even like good gambling either, because anything pops up on your phone.
Kind of the same with your Instagram Explore page. Like that shit really shows the shit that you be liking. Like,
yeah, that's horrendous.
Because mine's like all memes and like brown girls.
Fair is fair, dude. Fair is fair. Yeah. If you didn't know, Jacob's an Indian by heart. Not gonna lie, he is literally white on the outside, but 100% brown on the inside. Just about.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah,
it's actually hilarious.
So yeah, so TikTok and Instagram both just like fully expose you for that.
Yeah,
stuff.
That's gambling.
And again, it can be one of those things where you like one post and it immediately assumes you want 80 more of those.
Your whole page is fucked after that, dude. Yeah. 100%. No, this weekend was wild. Just maybe we just need to go to different places together. I mean, not different places separately, right? Yeah. And then just see what comes up of that weekend. Yeah. That was kind of crazy, actually.
That was.
Normally, one of us is here while the other one is gone, but when we're both gone...
Well, I'll be gone again this weekend if you're just trying to take a last-second trip somewhere.
No, I'm here. That sucks. Nothing's going to happen this weekend.
Nothing's going to,
That's going to suck.
Then I'm going again the next weekend, so...
Where are you going?
When?
This weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it? Cool. No, where are you going the weekend after that, though? You're like, take a shit.
I'm going to Pensacola this weekend, and then Boston the weekend after that.
You're going to Pensacola?
Yeah.
You should go see Anand. He'll be down. He moved down
there.
I
know. We were talking about it at your thing.
Mm-hmm. He's moved. You should just go drop by. Be like,
I told him I would. I told him I'd stop by.
It's 100% a person you got to drop by and see. Is hilarious. Oh my God. Episode 12. We've actually made it. Funny story I was telling you right before we started as well.
Yeah.
It was our first episode versus now and how different it looks and how clear it sounds. I think we've upgraded almost everything from episode 1.
We've needed to, man. Some of the shit was like
it
wasn't bad. It definitely wasn't bad, but it like the difference now is so clear.
First of all,
shooting off that camera instead of the webcam.
Yeah, makes
you can actually see subtle details, which is like kind of a win, but kind of a loss too, because like forgot to shave before I got on, so you probably can see like all of that detail.
That's okay. People like beards.
You know, or like if you like break out, like you got like a big old pimple right there, like that shit's showing up on that HD camera.
Wait till we have like the 3 camera setup where one is directed for you and one is directed for me.
Yeah.
And where we have like the couch set up and all, you know what I mean? That's gonna be.
That's when I'm gonna have to really be on top of my grooming game, man.
Yeah, grooming game. Probably had to hit the gym a couple times.
Yeah, I'm gonna start hitting the gym so I can get like I'm gonna hit the gym right before I show up, so I still have the like what's
like
it
the
called?
Veins. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's that called? Whenever you like the
I don't know what word you're looking for here. It's like getting that pump in.
Pump, the like pump, like where all your veins are popping out, and like you still got the like swollenness going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hit a workout right before every single episode.
Just do some push-ups before you enter through the door.
True, I will.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So apart from how like everything looks, this is still not the final setup. You know what I mean? We're gonna get some couches, some proper like swivel couches or whatever, just stationary couches.
The couches are gonna be dank.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Dude.
I can't wait.
Chairs
either.
suck.
Yeah, this chair is starting to get really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Over.
Might just get like a pillow one week. Hopefully I can get it done before next week. I'm hoping. I don't know how long shipping will take for some of this stuff, but we'll see.
Well, it is Prime Day starting tomorrow.
Yeah, I might actually start.
Actually, I don't think it does start tomorrow. I think it's
the 17th. I think today's the 15th. Yeah, it starts the 17th, 18th, and 19th. I think.
So 2 days.
2 days, baby. But apart from that, everything else looks awesome. We got the nice background, which we're gonna keep, which is really nice.
Yeah, the background is sexy. I like the way that this looks.
I finished it.
Came out pretty good. I know you did. Yeah,
I finished it. I actually got the entire thing. I know that every time I hopped on like Discord with the boys, I turned my camera on from like right there.
Yeah,
you could see like the entire wall, the entirety of it, right? And they were always just like, "Oh, you never finished out like the sections and stuff like that, like on the very edges,
at the very top,
and at the bottom, like half.
You
of
can't
them.
even see the top. I don't think from the camera angle.
No, you cannot.
This is as high as it goes.
Yeah, you can't even see the top. But they could. You know what I mean? And every single time they were just like, you have like, it would cut off like right here, and there would be like one piece missing, and they'd be like, "Hey, dude, finish the wall." I'm like, it's such an eyesore. And I was just like, but they can't see it on the pod.
Yeah.
And they were like, I can see it. And I was like, all right.
I think Gemma farted.
Jimmy.
It smells weird.
Curly, what are we doing? She's like, piss off, dude.
She's like, yeah, so?
So deal with it, bitch. That's the dog. Well, actually, when we get down to couch level, you'll be able to actually see her come and hang out and stuff like that if she's ever just in between us and stuff like that. She's like, hey, fuck you now.
We need to have her. We need to have your fiance on.
Yeah, that's a big one. I know I told her that one of these days we're going to have to get you on. So I think we talked about you enough.
Yeah.
To this point, we got to have Bria on one of these days. Talked about her enough. But
we've
I know
had Haley on now twice.
Yeah, Haley's been on twice. No.
Yeah. Twice.
Yeah, twice. No, three. No, twice. Yeah, twice. The first time we were so upset with her. Last time.
You're right. It is 3 times.
How would it be 3 times?
Because there was the one that she was supposed to be off camera for.
Oh, but she joined in. Yeah, it is 3 times.
But then she kept walking in and talking, and nobody could hear her.
Mm-hmm.
And there was the second time where we were sitting in the couch formation, and she was just whispering the whole time.
Yeah, which I found out she just needed her own mic. But even then, she was still quiet.
She was like, bro, just speak it with your chest.
Say it with your chest, G.
And then now the last episode,
she did good.
She did great.
She did good, dude.
Shout out to you, Haley.
Shout out to you.
Proud of you.
So, you've come so far. Come so far.
You went from being a loud ass mouth yapper to being a quiet little bitch to being a loud ass mouth yapper.
Golly,
I'm
bro.
so proud of you.
But even then, we still have a lot of people we got to get on. I can't wait. There's one special guest. I'm not going to name drop her right now, but when she comes on, that's going to be so much fun. Big name, big belt, all the good stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when we get her on,
that'll be kind of a spoiler. You do realize that.
I know. I'm going to let them ponder on her.
I was like...
Big name, big belt. Actually, not big name, but getting to be a big name.
bigger name than I am. Let's say that.
Bigger name than I fucking am.
Yeah.
Bigger name than we are. You know what I mean? So therefore,
You'd be way more interested in what she has to say than anything that what fuck that we're talking about.
100, bro. And then I know that my fiance is 100% like camera shy. She'll
Doesn't
definitely
matter.
Yeah,
That's why she needs to come
She
on.
gotta come on for that reason. I feel like anybody we bring on at first is 100% camera shy, unless they live their life.
Well, they don't realize that, like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, you talk to the camera a little bit.
Yeah.
But, like,
You're just talking to us?
we're just talking for real. Like, it's not like we have a crowd that we're interacting with.
Yeah, which would be kind of funny.
Like, so what do you think?
What do you think? We definitely have some more video ideas coming up in the future as well. There's a bunch of fun stuff that we really.
I'm listening to what they have to say, not you.
Oh yeah, my bad. What do you guys think?
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, was that the sound?
That was the sound.
Dude, that was weird timing, though.
That was weird timing. That was the sound. I told you that sound would eventually happen.
Hey, episode 11 coming out to you soon.
Yeah, I know, right? As we're filming this
As
one.
we're filming 12.
Yeah, right. Hey, we're overproductive in this bitch. Honestly, we just didn't have a
Always
weekend to
stay a week ahead.
fix our mistakes out here.
Yeah.
So that was a real problem. But hey, you know what I mean? Hey.
Yeah, we got a bunch of big ideas though. We got returning guests. I'm sure Rushi will be back. I'm sure Minraj will be back. Probably Ronnie at some point.
She definitely wants to come back at some point in time.
Yeah, she's coming back. We got fun activities planned.
Oh, dude.
Maybe a little beer pong action.
Ooh,
maybe some more
yeah,
drinking games action.
We can actually drop that information now if we wanted to. That's
some
okay.
Cookout information,
Okay,
not the
maybe.
restaurant, but actually cooking on live on stream.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
stream. It's not live either. It's
not
live
live.
on recording.
It'd be funny if we did go live for episode 13 one day. And
Well, yeah, we would just go
13 or
live and be
14.
like, oh my god,
yeah,
0 viewers.
0 viewers, but we're cooking anyways. Fuck it. No,
It's just us eating in the camera, and then that occasional accidental viewer who's like, "Oh shit, I didn't mean to click the live button." It's just us sitting like laid back with like a plate of pasta, just like, "Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. I
dude.
love my stromboli."
Stromboli tastes
Stromboli.
good. No, there's definitely a lot of stuff that we have planned upcoming as well, which is like really nice because people are just like, "Why are you still doing this?" Because I'm having fun.
Yeah, because I just be yapping.
I just be yapping. Honestly, it's too much fun.
Plus, like, I mean, if you want me to talk about something, just fucking tell me.
Yeah.
Just go ahead, leave a comment, be like, "Why don't you talk about
This
blank?"
Well, Burger King
was
is
gonna-
great. Never
Yeah, I was gonna
happen.
think of something. You tried silencing it and it didn't work.
I mean, it is silence. It's
It's
just
spam likely. That ain't
Hold on.
silence, bitch.
ready.
Yeah,
Ready?
play it.
I'm gonna answer this.
Okay.
Just be ready for what I
Put
gotta
it on
say.
speaker. Yeah.
Welcome to Pete's Pizzeria and Abortion Clinic, where yesterday's loss is today's sauce. What can I help you with?
Damn, they didn't even let you get through it. They were like, "Yeah, okay, this
Yeah.
scam's not worth it."
This scam's not worth it, dude. I think I've answered a scam call with that exact sentence, where the sentence is, "Welcome to Pete's Pizzeria and Abortion Clinic, where yesterday's loss is today's sauce."
Oh,
Yeah, it's horrendous, right? But it's the best thing to say whenever you get a scam call.
sure.
I said that
I
line,
guess, yeah.
and that the reply afterwards was, "What the fuck?" And then they hung up.
Dude, you know if it's a spam/scam caller and
they
they're
say,
saying
"What the
that,
fuck?"
like,
Oh my god, that's a horrendous
you raising
line.
some eyebrows at the clinic, bro.
That shit's hilarious. The clinic. What if it was like an abortion clinic scam and they're like,
Oh, dude,
Oh.
and they're like sitting here trying to like get your money to like, and they're just like,
"Oh,
How did he know? "How did he know?"
No, dude. By far one of my most favorite lines I've ever had to say. Do you have like funny scam call lines, or do you just fuck with them once
Bro,
you
I
answer?
don't be answering my phone with shit.
For real?
You should know. You call me all the time.
I do try to call you.
How
I'll be
often
like, "Hey,"
do I pick up?
I'll be like, "Call me when you can." You're at work most of the day.
Yeah, but I also just hate talking on the phone.
Yeah, I hate texting. the
I'm
two
the opposite,
horrendous.
bro. I can just get across what I need to say and then forget about it.
Yeah, no, I'll call somebody and be like the way I think about it is like this. I'll be like, "I'll text you. We'll have the same conversation the whole day, right? It means I'm on my phone texting you about the same fucking shit, trying to get my shit across
Sure.
the entire day. I call you. That conversation is done less than 5 minutes. I hang up the phone. I ain't got to talk to your ass for the rest of the day, bro. I'm fucking good. I can do other shit.
I mean, I
You
get
know?
that too. Yeah, it's like go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Say what
Let's
you gotta
get it
say.
over.
Let's get this figured out. Let's get it done with. And now we're done with this conversation at the end of the day. You know what I mean? If I'm sitting there texting you, I'm like, "Hey, so what's the plans for tonight?" 30 minutes later, "I don't know, bro. What you want to do?"
Yeah.
30 minutes later, "We can go bowling or something like that." 30 minutes later, Oh, let's fucking go do it. Let me text the boys. 30 minutes later, did you text the boys? No, sorry, I was taking a shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
Texting the boys, then you finally do it. Then by the time it's like 6 p.m., you're just like, fine, hey, yo, I'm here. You know what I mean? I can call you like early, be like, hey,
let's go bowling tonight with the boys.
Let's go bowling tonight with the boys. Sure. You gonna call the boys? Yeah, I'll call the boys. I'll text them right now, make the group chat. Done, and done. Now you got 8 hours to spend before you're fucking bowling. Then everybody meets there at 6. You know? It's so simple, and you don't gotta do shit else about it.
Yeah,
Probably one of my most favorite things about calling people is you can get a conversation done so fast and just be done with it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. There's just something about talking on the phone that I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Honestly, while I'm driving, I just don't like. I don't like. You're good. I just hate people. Like I just like, especially because I drive as well, where I'm like doing other things. Where like if I can answer, throw you on speaker, I can continue doing my other.
No,
things
see,
as
I think that's why I hate it. Like I think if I'm like busy, like don't talk to me.
Oh, fair. But like I'll be gaming and stuff like that too, and I'll be like, I want to answer this, right? Like I don't want to text you in the middle of a game, but I can definitely answer, throw you on speaker. And we can have our conversation while I continue. You know what I mean? And that just makes more sense. I think I've definitely tried calling you while you were gaming, and I know you were gaming because I could see what everybody's doing on Discord as well. And I'm just like, the motherfucker playing COD.
Yeah.
Now I'll be like, answer the fucking phone, Jacob.
I only answer the phone when I'm gaming for my parents or women.
I was just trying to play some COD, bro.
Hey, bro, you can text my ass. Bro. Text my ass.
Will you respond to text?
I can respond to text.
Fuck?
It may be after like a little bit of time, but
yeah, fair
I
enough,
definitely ain't answering calls. And then I'll see that you called and I'll be like, oh damn, and then I'm gonna text you.
Yeah.
What you want?
What you want, dude? At that point, I'm sitting there like calling you again. You just texted me, asshole.
Not answering. Ignore. What do you want, bro? Just text.
Oh god, I fucking hate texting
I'm
so
in
much.
game.
I'm like, me too. I'm trying to join, bro. Oh my god, dude! Call of Duty Black Ops 6 drops very soon. I'm
bro,
so
that
excited.
is not the game to be hyped about right now.
I fucking am because they're bringing back round-based zombies. I just love zombies.
NCAA.
Oh, dude, they are
today.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Fuck yeah. There was.
I don't even own a gaming station that plays it.
Does it not drop on PC?
Nope.
Oh, that's some gay shit.
I know. It's bullshit.
That's horrendous. Fuck that. I don't want to play it no more.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of my whole thing too.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to play, but I'm not gonna go buy a PlayStation or Xbox.
You know what? You know what's actually even stupid? Have you ever played any of the Halo games?
Like Halo 3 or Halo
3?
Reach. Yeah.
Okay, so listen to this, right? There are 6 current Halo games, right? Like with actual campaigns and all. I know they have their sub stories like fucking Reach and shit like that, right? But 6 like canon Halo games, right?
Okay.
So PC, when they decided to release the Master Chief Edition, like the Halo game series, right? They dropped them, like, when it first came out, they would drop them in order. Like, 1 month they would drop Halo 1, second month they would drop Halo 2, third month they would drop Halo 3, right?
Okay.
So, like, you bought the whole collection, and they told you, hey, like, month by month, we're going to release every single game. Gives you, like, a month to play it. First of all, if you can't beat Halo in, like, a day and a half, you fucking are trash. Because they were so easy, you know what I mean? So
I never played the campaigns. I wouldn't know.
So, first of all, campaign's goated. But, however, they dropped, like, the first 4 games, right? And I was like, we were playing them, we were streaming them, having some fun, we're living the nostalgia life, right?
Sure.
And then they just completely did not release 5. And then they released Halo Infinite, which is 6. So, if you go on PC right now to go buy the Master Chief Edition or a collection or whatnot, Halo 1 through 4 are there, and then they just said, fuck you, 5. And went to Halo 6.
Maybe 5 was really shitty and they knew it and they
were
like...
no, that was like their best game, which made like no sense to me. I enjoyed the Halo 5 campaign so much.
Oh, so Halo 5 is a game?
Yeah, it's a game. It's an actual game. And so I was like, maybe it is just complete bullshit and complete trash.
Let me look up Halo 5. Let me see if I recognize the cover.
They all fucking look the same.
I've never seen this in my life. What's the next one? Halo what?
Infinite.
6?
Yeah, Halo Infinite would be Halo 6.
Infinite. Yeah, I haven't seen that either. Shit, have I even seen Halo 4?
Probably not. But, like, we all know the Halo, like, story, like, full, like, on and on, right? And I was like, okay, maybe it is trash. Maybe they just didn't release it because it did so poorly. Reviews for it are amazing. People are like, we love this game. This, like, done such, like, positive reviews. Like, you know how, like, on Steam it'll tell you, like, if it's, like, a mid-game or, like, how people receive it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
this was, like...
Mixed reviews.
Yeah, mixed reviews. This one's, like, highly whatever, and I was like, drop the fucking game, stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Drop it on the
If
collection.
it's such a if it's such a well-reviewed game, then like
Drop
give it to me.
Yeah, give it to me. And like, why release 1 through 4, skip 5,
and
then put
release
6?
Yeah,
I was like, where's the making sense in that?
yeah, that's weird.
And then also like talking about like video games in general. Dude, Fortnite ruined a lot of games. This was an actual discussion over the weekend. Fortnite ruined a shit ton of games.
Like what?
What is that called? When you drop from the
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale, that shit, right?
Okay.
That one aspect of a game got put into many games and ruined regular multiplayer. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that was its big thing, because when like Fortnite was like, oh yeah, Battle Royale, have 100 people drop from the sky, last person standing wins, right? You know, victory royale type shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then COD was like, oh yeah, we can add one of those. And although Warzone was goated, I will say that it was a whole shit ton of fun, and they haven't gone to the extent where Fortnite has, where you add these power ups and stuff like that. Like, it's still just regular drop in, shoot, kill. You know what I mean? I think the most stuff they've added is like maybe vehicles and like some like vaults and stuff like that, where you can get, you know, extra guns and money and all this kind of other cool shit.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, that's fair, but you're not giving me like Spider-Man arms where I can swing through branches.
Yeah,
and shit
dude.
like that,
I will say those like stupid Fortnite events or like the one where like after Infinity War, like they came out with the Thanos one where you could just like ground pound and kill everybody within like a
would
10
just
foot
win.
radius.
Yeah.
It was like, what
Fuck
the fuck?
that. So I think Battle Royale very much ruined a lot of games, and it kind of sucked because now, like, if a multiplayer game comes out, they're like, oh, there's no Battle Royale. This sucks. Like, no, dude, this is how multiplayer was. I used to run, like, Black Ops 2 lobbies and, like...
To be fair, though, I never liked a lot of multiplayer, like, in COD and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I liked a couple of game modes, so whenever they... Like, I would play multiplayer and stuff just because all my friends would play it, right?
Yeah.
So we would all play on a team. I was never good at it. When Warzone came out, I was like, this shit is interesting to me.
Yeah. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but now, like, regular games can't thrive, especially solo player games as well. Like, games with, like, stories and campaigns. If they don't have multiplayer, it ain't worth fucking playing, apparently, anymore. And I love solo player games with, like, an actual story to them. It's like watching a movie that I get to play. Yep. You know, like God of War. Fun game to play. Like, hella interesting. Good story and all. You know, people are like, where's the multiplayer? I'm like, bitch, there's not supposed to be a
Why
multiplayer.
Would there be multiplayer in God of War?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only game where I can say that was a solo player game with a story that had multiplayer and it was actually fun was The Last of Us. Have you ever seen The Last of Us?
The Last of Us has multiplayer?
Have you seen The Last of Us, like the TV show?
No.
The like zombie show or whatever.
I mean,
right?
I know what it's about.
Yeah. So the first Last of Us game had a multiplayer called Factions or whatever, right? And that was a shit ton of fun. Small maps, like they had like maybe 15 small maps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you would load in with your team, like 6 people. I think it was like 6v6. It was only like team deathmatch. They didn't have like capture the flag and shit like that.
Yeah.
Only team deathmatch. And you would have to like go around the map, like find tools to like craft, and you can like sneak up on people, stab them in the back of the neck. And like the game was actually like fun. It was a little bit stealthy, but at the same, like you weren't just like running into the middle of like the map and shooting people.
Yeah.
Not unless you had like a kit full of like guns and stuff. Then you could actually run into the center and start shooting people, you know, because you actually had the stuff to do it.
Yeah, I guess I never knew that they had multiplayer.
That was fun. I actually enjoyed that because it was so different. They only had one game mode. You didn't have to choose between search and destroy. You didn't have to do capture the flag or domination or, you know, capture this or capture that. Fuck that. No, they were like, hey, you're loading in. You're playing team deathmatch. You have to like kind of look around the map for some supplies or some shit like that, some Molotovs or
classic multiplayer like that is pretty fun.
That was fun. I enjoyed that. And then you would get like these nice little like stats at the end of it. Like if you ever like lost a game, you would lose people in your faction. Like they gave you like a little like bonus for winning. You'd be like, oh, you have your community full of this many people.
Oh, okay.
Lots of fun. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I miss games like that.
Yeah, I didn't. What's that?
Gemma, Jesus Christ, dude.
Was that a fart? It smells like something's on fire.
Don't say that.
It does. That's what it smells like.
Oh no.
Hi, Gemma. Did you fart again?
It probably did. Too
I think so. That smells boo boo.
Jesus, girl. What you eat?
Stinky.
What did you eat? Hello. How are you? Yeah. I would bring you up to this camera, but you were heavy as
Yeah.
fuck.
Just believe it. Maybe I can adjust it. Nah. It'd be too hard to fix.
Look, there she is. Hello. Wait, hold on.
Oh, that door corner.
There she is. She's right here. You big girl.
Yeah, she's not quite tall enough.
Nah, she's a medium-sized dog.
Yeah, if she could fit right here.
Yeah, she would be able to see her. When we get the couches, you'll be able to see her.
Oh, yeah,
more.
when we
She'll
get
like
the
come in,
couches.
want pets and shit, and then she'll just leave.
Yeah, or just lay down and be like, yeah, I'm done.
100. Fuck, what a weekend, dude.
Yeah.
What a weekend. What a weekend of random shit just happening all weekend.
Oh yeah, I'm so tired too. I got so little sleep all weekend. Like no sleep.
Yeah, same actually. And then dude.
Like I think
happy.
Friday night when Rushi got there, we were up until probably 5 a.m. and then we had to play golf the next day. Well, we didn't have to, but we signed up for it.
Yeah, okay, fair.
We signed up for it. We paid for it. So we were like, well, obviously we're gonna go get our money's worth.
Yeah, obviously.
And our tee time was at like 8:30, so we had to leave by 8, which means we had to be up by like 7:30, 7:45 at the latest. So it was like running off 2 hours of sleep. Then you're out playing golf and it's just like hot and it's humid and you suck because you're us and we're not very good at golf yet. And
You'll
so you're
get
just
there.
like
You'll get there.
sitting there and you hit it and you're just like, oh no.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Damn it.
And you like walking out in the just like blazing sun going to pick up your ball that
No
was
carts?
30 yards. I mean, there was, but like you're not allowed to drive in certain areas, like the carts and stuff. So if you hit it like into the green of another hole, you have to go walk into the hole, and then it's just like the sun's beating down on you, and you're just like, I have no sleep, I've had no food, I'm definitely not drinking water because I'm drinking alcohol and eating Zin.
Yeah, fair.
And it's
Allow
just
it.
like
Some upper deckies.
blazing hot, and you're just like, my body is failing on me.
You know what I've always wanted to do? We should go to Top Golf at some point and just go.
We were
Smack
saying we
some
should
around.
go on Tuesday nights, but like
I'll be down. I think
it's such like a random night.
yeah.
Like, I usually don't want to do anything on Tuesday.
Shit, I'm always down to do something on Tuesday. I'm just
Because obviously Monday's my podcast day,
obviously who knew?
And-
You know, it's not me. You know.
and it's also like Monday just sucks because it's the day after the weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm already tired. Then we do this, then I get more tired by the time I get home. So then Tuesday is my rest day. Tuesday is my day that should be my Monday, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
it's just my day to be like, okay, the work week
Detox.
really is happening.
Technically, this is work, but it's fun work. It,
Well, yeah,
it
yeah.
adds a light at the end of your long work day.
Yeah. I don't like, yeah, I mean, exactly. I get tired, but it's just because it's been a long day already, not because this is exhausting and like I don't want to do it.
You're
right?
not wearing your hat.
I know. Yeah, I realized that halfway here. I'm actually wearing my work hat.
Oh, fair enough. You know what I mean? I just noticed it too because you were like facing down, and I was
Yeah.
like, that doesn't say hat.
Yeah, I
on
was
it.
driving here and I was like, ooh, dang,
No
completely
hat
forgot
hat.
my hat.
Your hat.
So this is gonna be that weird cover where like I might have to just like
Yeah, we can Photoshop the hat onto you. You know? What
yeah,
I mean?
you can do that. There
I got
go.
you all day. That'd be a lot of photoshopping. Actually, that's not even photoshopping. I'd have to
Yeah.
I'd have to ray track
I would
your
have.
head.
I was about to say I would have to have the perfect angle of me posing like in the
Yeah.
same way that I did in another episode.
Yeah, facts. Just absolute. Actually, I'm just gonna cut you out, put a voiceover, and put like an animated version of
There
you.
you go. Oh, that animated version of me that was like scarily accurate. It's
Yeah,
like
mine looked like I mowed grass.
you looked Mexican.
I looked Mexican shit, which is fair. I'll take it. Yo, but you know what? For episode 12, this wasn't bad after a long weekend.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty
I will
good.
say it. I'm definitely tired, but
100.
100.
Now we gotta take this fucking thumbnail photo.
All right.
But you know what? Let's say goodbye. Hit the music, sir.
Okay.
That's not it.
That's not it. Wow.
Wow. Oh, yeah, sir.
There we go.
Dude, that was a good transition. That sounded amazing. I would love to throw the sign, but I really don't want to. Fuck. I was like, holy shit, dude.
A full beer on the floor. What are you gonna do about it? I wasn't talking to the mic.
No, fair enough.
You can pretend that we broke this. Hold on. How do I?
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's off now.
No.
It's done.
Oh man, what the? Still my favorite thing to press.
It's still
Damn.
amazing.
Bow.
We're out of here,
Peace
baby.
out, y'all.
Peace, everybody. Hey, like and subscribe also helps
Like and
us out a little
subscribe.
bit.
Leave
you
a
know what I mean?
comment down in the comments.
Where else would they leave a comment?
Leave a comment wherever you want.
Yeah, fair enough.
But let me see it.
Take it easy.